Hello world, so it's me again, TJ, and I'm back with another video because Ross just made his and he just unboxed his camera. So this is my layout, this is in my home, this is all mine, and these posters are actually very reminiscent of what I'm going to do today. So I decided, because I'm surrounded by it, I'm going to tell you guys about why anime is awesome. Now, if you're watching it and you already do watch anime, then congratulations, because you've been sucked into the void. A very, very awesome void. So, if you can see here, I watched Attack on Titan very clearly. I watched Pokemon, just like Ross. I watched Sword Art Online. I watched Death Note, and starting Black Butler and Tokyo Ghoul soon. So, I'm not the biggest hardcore anime fan like some of my friends, but anime is pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. So let me just get down to Attack on Titan, because I mean, if you watch anime, you've more than likely watched Attack on Titan or heard of it. So my bag for school is actually based on Attack on Titan, because honestly, I know there's one season of it, and it's 23 to 25 episodes of Attack on Titan, but it's filled with so much joy. That sounds really weird considering how many people get eaten, but it's filled with so much story in it that it can seem kind of obvious at times, especially with the opening titles, because you can guess about what happens later in the show, which, by the way, spoiler alert for this video. So, in the main titles, later in the season, it kind of tells you who the female Titan is already when you just look at how it transitions from Eren to the male Titan, who we all know is him, to Anne, who is the female Titan. And it's kind of like, it's supposed to be a big thing, how she turns into the female Titan. But you know what, plot holes aside, it's amazing, because I watched it in February because I saw it on Netflix and thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a try, because I know someone who's watched it already, and I watched it, and I watched more, and I watched more, and more, and basically I watched about 8 episodes in a few hours, because drags you in. Like, I just recently finished Stranger Things, and that took me ages to watch, for the fact that I was watching it from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, and I could only get in about an episode and a bit, whereas Attack on Titan, or Sword Art Online, which I do have a t-shirt of, if I watch that, then I can get in about 6 episodes in 2 hours, which is pretty crazy. But that's one of the things I love so much about anime, the fact that in 20 minutes it can just capture the perfect episode. And I mean, Attack on Titan, the story is excellent, maybe kind of obvious, but excellent. The characters, my favourite character is Armin, for reasons that, one, he looks absolutely freaking majestic, which, oh, that's a thing. In my other video, all about me, I forgot to say my biggest nickname, the majestic one, and it kind of seems random to say it now, but trust me, if we do Pokemon Go on this channel, or anything like wrestling games, like a trial, I am the majestic one. And I've been that ever since Gore and Perkins, because thank you. But back onto track, Armin is the best character in the show, for reasons that he's smart, he can kill Titans, although I'm not sure he can, but he knows how to kill a Titan, and I don't know, he's just so cool, and I don't know, Eren gets annoying, and it's like, I'm a Titan! Basically. But yeah, I like him, like Mikasa, and Levi. He was the She's staring at me from the poster. But yeah, I like all of them. And I'd say if you watch the first 15 minutes of it, sure, it may not get to the Titans until like the last 5 minutes of the episode. But if you watch it, you should definitely watch all of it. And that's just a big bit of me complimenting Attack on Titan. I didn't even go into detail on that. But yeah, definitely, if you've never watched Attack on Titan, I would watch it. Even if you don't want to watch it, the video game has just been released in August, so why not try it out, because it's totally worth it. I mean, people call it overrated, which I'll talk about in another video, because why not plan everything? But seriously, watch it, play it, listen to it, just indulge yourself in Titanness. But moving on to Sword Art Online, which I've watched half of the first season, so kind of fake fan here. But I enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. I love the concept of it. If that was a true concept, I would... I've had this discussion with friends. Okay, this is question of the day. If a console came out, which you can go into it and it's VR and you can kill things, would you do it? If you knew that you'd be trapped in it. My friend said yes, I said no for the simple reason that, spoiler alert, again, spoiler alert, you can die by getting pulled out from family. You can die in the game. But it's such a cool concept, and I love the characters in it, and because I'm an online player on games, I kind of relate to it about how he goes along strategy, only the thing is I'm not fighting to actually live in real life. But who cares about that? But yeah, if you've never watched Sword Art Online, I'll check that out as well. If it's me, I would watch Attack on Titan, then Sword Art Online. Although, move that aside, Death Note. This is a classic. It's actually one of the oldest ones on the list. Yeah, if you haven't watched that, watch it. It's so amazing, and just the cinematology about it, about the character's name and what he does, and just the whole principle of it and the ending. It's an amazing anime, and the best part about it is it's on the beautiful Netflix. Like, Netflix. But yeah, Death Note is also another great anime, and finally, it's misconceived, but Pokemon is an anime, because it's a Japanese cartoon, and it does fall under the category of anime. So, if you are in a very weird minority where you're like, oh, I like Pokemon, but I've never watched it, then I would watch it. I would also watch the first film, because that made me cry. I mean, I wasn't alive when it actually came out, but my family got it on VHS when I was born, and when I was like 3 or 4, I watched it, and I cried. But those tears were worth it for what I watched, and it's a great show, and you can watch it all. If you're on there, you can watch it on dubs, something dubs, that's not going to help you, or Crunchyroll. You can watch anime on Crunchyroll. So, we have not got a discount for that, unfortunately. I know, heartbreak, but maybe someday, because, you know, we love anime, me and Ross. Well, me. He loves anime, but I love it more. But, anyway, hope you guys liked the video. If I'm nervous, then, well, I mean, it feels weird just talking to a camera, because new setup and everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed my awkwardness or my rant about how amazing Attack on Titan is. Then if you enjoyed it, then give it a thumbs up, and leave a comment if you want. Definitely say if you would go into the machine from Sword Art Online. Enter clap! And yes, peace out, camera crew.